guys, my name is Janels and welcome to Discernment over Overthinking, a series about spotting patterns, protecting your peace, and choosing depth over surface level relationships. So now guys, before we start with the video, please make sure to press on the like, subscribe, and share. And also guys, do not forget to press on the notification bell so that way you can stay notified when I upload another video like this one. So now guys, let's get started. Now guys, if you've ever been told that you think too much, and if you notice patterns in people, if you feel the shifts in their energy, or you sense when something isn't right, this video is for you. Now, I used to think I was just an overthinker, but over time I learned that this was actually discernment, and it actually changed how I choose relationships, protect my peace, and move through life. Today I want to talk about the difference between access and connection, and how I stopped giving energy to surface level relationships. Now guys, I am a mom, a wife, and I am 33 years old. A 33-year-old who just got her GED recently this year and just got enrolled in school. I am entering college in spring. Ooh, yes to me. And little by little and step by step, I am rebuilding my life. And in that process, I am also discovering myself, because it's never too late to discover yourself. And through this situation, I started to think more deeply. I observe very carefully now. And I do not ignore patterns. I am growing, even though I'm 33 years old. Perhaps in my brain, I'm like 20. And so that's what happens sometimes. But still, I am learning about myself and how to observe people's patterns as well. And that used to make me anxious, but now it gives me clarity and also confidence. But let's redefine overthinking. Overthinking can be exhausting. It keeps you up at night. It takes away your sleep and it takes away your rest. But when you are guided and you become more mature about it, you start looking at patterns and situations and you gain confidence in yourself, then overthinking turns into awareness. And I don't jump into conclusions anymore. I do watch consistency and I watch the behaviors over time. And that it's a pattern that is going to tell you everything that you need to know, and it's going to show you how you need to move through life. And that awareness has protected me more than it's ever hurt me. So guys, there's a big difference between surface level relationships or connections between deep connections. And one thing that I know about myself is I do not do surface level relationships. I do recognize when people want to be close, and that's cool and all, but that is not enough. They don't want to get close enough to be a friend or to build a friendship and things like that. They stay on the surface. They ask questions, they want updates, they want access, but they don't want that depth. They don't want the real deep relationship. And I cannot do surface level relationship. I do value real long-term friendships, long-term relationships. And if there's no depth, there is no foundation for you to have a real connection with a person. Like, yes, it's cool to have surface level or a quick talk when you catch up or things like that, but I'm not a person that likes to have a short conversation about, hey, how are you, how's everything, oh cool, everything, and then just bye-bye. Like, there's no real relationship and things like that. Like, if I'm going to have a friendship with someone or person, I want to value that person, because there's nobody like the person. And also, like myself, there's nobody else like me on this planet Earth. We are all one in a trillion. And so therefore, that's the reason why I do not want to have no surface level relationship. So in this video, I'm going to teach you guys how to spot hidden intentions as well. Sometimes guys, some people don't even like you, but they do want to stay close enough to know your business, to know your problems, and to know what you're going through, because they want to either chit chat behind your back, or they have a real friendship with somebody else that they really value, and you might be the main topic of conversation. These people suddenly they care when there's something to gain, when there's something that is beneficial to them. They ask questions that they never asked before, and that's when discernment speaks to me real loud. And that's the part that I want you guys to pay attention to, focus on, and start allowing discernment to be by your side. And also, if you don't have a discernment yet, then speak to God and tell him, God, reveal everything to me. Let me know what person is the right people for me. And please, if somebody does not right for me, then remove them from my path. And you're going to start noticing things. You're going to start being more wise and opening your eyes, because real connection builds naturally, and it doesn't suddenly appear when there's a benefit for somebody. that wouldn't be considered fair to you or even to the other person. How can I explain? Yes, it may be fair to them, but what if they're an unfair person and they want to gain benefit, but at the cost of you being used? You wouldn't feel like that's fair. If you wouldn't do it to somebody that you love, then don't allow these things to be happening to you as well. And that is what we're going to talk about right now, how to detect it. And that is actually practical. Here's how I detect surface level relationships. The relationship doesn't deepen, it doesn't get more deep than what, the surface level relationship, what it gets. It's only the questions that they do. Those questions get deep. And so that's how they want access. Hey, what do you do? Why you stay home so much? Things like that. What does your husband do? Oh, his boss is really nice. How come he has so many free days off? And they want access. It's not intimacy. They benefit from your skills. If you have any skills, because we all have skills. Some people have more skills than other, but we all have skills. So the good thing is when somebody appreciates your skills, you appreciate the skills. But they benefit from your skills, your generosity, or your energy. But they also don't pour anything back into you. They want you to be a contact to them that they can use later on or eventually, but not for you to benefit anything from them, which is okay. You don't have to be a give and it doesn't have to be a give and take, but you also don't want a person to continuously try to take from you, especially when it's a hidden intention. It's good for you to know how to spot it and how to detect it. And when you stop giving, the attention actually suddenly stops. The attention stops. And when you when you realize what's happening and you detect it and you stop that benefit that they thought that they was going to get, you let them know, here, I'm going to let you know slightly that you're not going to get what you want from me. Then the attention stops, and that's when you can say, wow, yes, I was right here, I was not wrong. And that's when your confidence also builds up and you gain strength from that, and you gain back your power. And that's when you can realize that is not a connection, that's just proximity, when they want to be close but not close enough to build a real relationship, guys. So this is where it's going to take us to how to detach with peace from these people that only want surface level relationships with everything to gain and nothing to lose. Guys, in my personal experience, I do not ever confront anybody. Sometimes I did have confronted people in the past, maybe for them to understand why I'm detaching or why I'm pushing away or why I'm putting, some space. I have said something to people that are very special to me and, that were endearing to me, or family members. But in general, with other people that I do not really feel like there's going to be a relationship in the future, I don't confront them, I don't explain, and I don't announce boundaries or anything like that. And I don't try to do that. I don't feel like I don't feel like they're that important to confront them, to explain to them, or to announce anything. I just pull back my energy. I stop oversharing. I stop giving access. I stop just pouring energy where there's no reciprocity. And guys, if the relationship was real, it survives. But if it was surface level, a relationship, it just fades away. And that's what tells me everything. And that's what you want, for something that is not real to fade away and disappear into the distance, because you want to have space for when the right person comes through, when the right person comes around, when the right friendship, right relationship. You want that person to have space to be a friend to you, because if somebody's holding the door closed, you don't want a person to be there holding the door closed, right? If the right person comes around, you want the right person to see that the door is available for them to enter. But if the wrong person is standing in your way, you're not going to receive the right person to come through. So yes, guys, that's how I detach, but with peace. Because the moment that you stop feeding surface level relationships, that's when your peace returns back to you, and your power does comes back. And that's when you gain your confidence, you gain your power, your energy back, and even your sleep improves, guys. And that is no lie, that is just what's going to happen with you. You're going to feel much better when you push those people away that are not meant to be in your side or in your circle. They're just surface level people. So guys, personally, I do not chase closeness, I choose depth. I do enjoy a deep relationship where it's also reciprocity, giving back and take, and I also don't like it when there's a relationship that the person feels like there's something to gain through me, or a connection that they want a connection with somebody or somebody else, or a third party through me. Oh my goodness, I do not like that. I do not like feeling used at all either. And if someone can't meet me there, I let them stay right where they are, guys. So yes, guys, if this video spoke to you, it's because you're not imagining what you see and you're not imagining what you're feeling as well. So you don't need to explain yourself to anybody. You don't need to overgive or anything like that either. You don't need to chase depth. Real connection just meets you where you are. And guys, this is the first video of a series about discernment and boundaries and choosing peace as well. If you want to continue this journey with me, please make sure to press on the like and share and subscribe. And also do not forget to press on the notification so that way you can stay notified when I upload the video like this one. And guys, I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Love you. Bye bye.